Okay, good to know.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Balkis. I'm excited to be here with this awesome individual. So, beautiful people, today we're diving. We just want to dive into something many of us are really struggling with, and that's just living paycheck to paycheck. If that's you, listen up, don't scroll, share with somebody else who you find this information very useful. So if you've ever felt like you're working hard but you're still not moving forward, this is for you. Going to talk just about being stuck, what needs to shift, and how we can start creating room for freedom. So let's get to it, my people. I have with me here awesome people. My name here is Balkis Sise. I'm originally from Sierra Leone and I'm living in Canada. I've been living in Canada for quite a while now. I have these amazing ladies here with me who will introduce themselves. The lady and the gentleman here will introduce themselves so that we can delve into this conversation here. Go
Yeah.
ahead, my sister.
Okay, so I am Oluleye Esther Olatunbosun. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I am happy to be doing this. I'm happy to be going live on this topic that we're about delving into. Yeah.
Well, hi, I'm Ola. My full name is Olaoluwa for those who can. So those who can pronounce it. Um, yeah, I'm loving this digital business. As you can see, digital business lord. We're gonna go into this full fledged and get ready for some nice nuggets.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So, as we're talking about paycheck to paycheck, life is hard, right? And we talk about all this inflation that's going on and how difficult it is for people to actually live a sustainable life. Because not that the money that you're earning is not there, for those that are in the diaspora, I'm speaking specifically to you, you're earning the money, but however, it's still not enough because
Hmm.
you're still living paycheck to paycheck. By the
Hmm.
time the money is coming in, the money is going. I call it seesaw. You see the money and then you saw it. It's gone. It's gone. And that not only builds stress and anxiety in our lives personally, but also for our family, for our loved ones, for the ones that we say we care about. So it's not just about earning the money. It's just about, is that money sufficient to be able to be sustainable for
Yeah.
you and your family? What do you guys think about that? Is earning money more, is it the answer to all of this?
Well, yes and no. It depends on who you are, and I feel like how much life experience you've cultivated, what you've been taught. So, um, in a lot of schools here, they're starting to add financial literacy to the learning programs, and I think that's the smartest thing because a lot of us haven't learned how to handle our money, right? A lot of us just learn how to ChatGPT give me here. A lot of us are taught to not sorry. A lot of us are not taught to multiply money, only how to earn and to spend it. And I'm a big testimony to that. Is like with school and everything, it was like, okay, you go to work and you earn this, and then you use it to buy this. Nobody ever tells you, okay, put your money here to get something out of it. Nobody is telling you that. People are telling you to work for your money and get, and that's fine, but it only gets you to a certain point. That's the that's the dilemma in the work versus starting your own business thing. Is like work 9 to 5 gets you to such a stable place, and I'm pretty sure diasporans can agree. Life is good, everything's stable. Kids are going to school, everyone's coming back. Life is good, but you want more. I feel like that's what a business can get you, but you need to learn how to handle money. You need to even know. A lot of people don't know that money can multiply exponentially, right? A lot of people just feel like I have to be working and I have to work and I have to work harder and like keep pushing. But at the end of the day, there's smarter and better ways to do it. You just need to learn how to.
Absolutely. I like that. And the point is, there are people who are saying, oh, well, at least I have some guarantee. right? I have a guarantee that I'm gonna after every 2 weeks I'm gonna get a paycheck, and that for me that's good enough. But how sure are you that that job is a guarantee? I will just give an example for myself. I remember I worked for a company for over 17 years. I was laid off 3 times. The last time that they laid me off, guess what? I decided to go full fledged into this business because no job is guaranteed. The thing is, they say if you are working, if money is not working for you when you're sleeping, you work until you die. If you depend
Exactly.
on somebody else to pay your bills, you don't know what you're thinking,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, I want mom to talk and everything, but
Well, go ahead.
no, I just wanted to point out the fact that a lot of remember when that whole Amazon thing happened, and a lot of Amazon workers were like lost their jobs, and a lot, like I think it was like 2,000 of them in Quebec.
Hmm.
That those kind of instances, as much as you feel as your job is guaranteed in Canada, especially where we live right now, we know for a fact that like you could be fired any day. You could make one slip up and that's it. But guess what? In your own business, if you slip up, you can step back up and just go right back to doing it again. No one's gonna fire you. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, yeah, and you don't even have to. A lot of companies right now don't even have to wait till you make a slip. You know,
Mm,
I'm talking about a real life experience. You know, they just want to cut the amount of people they have, maybe because of some regulatory
mm,
thing in the government, or maybe because things have hiked up. They just want to cut the workforce. And if one is not careful, you might be just one of them. So, living paycheck to paycheck is not something we should we should embrace.
mm,
No, it's
mhm,
not something we should embrace.
living.
And for me, I'm looking at this topic from the angle of mindset.
Mm,
We have to shift our mindset. It's because a lot of people still live in that mindset of, oh, I can't make it if I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I can't go on without living paycheck to paycheck. That's just they believe, especially diasporans, they believe that's just the way it is. There's no other way. They don't know any other way, and they don't want to know any other way. But hey, we're telling you that there is a way. There is a way. The way is first from your mind. Things don't change until you change, until your mind shifts, until your paradigm shifts, until the way you think shifts. It
mhm,
starts with the mind. Even the good book tells us that we should renew our mind. Our minds need to be renewed. And that's just one good thing you want to do to yourself. Renew your mind. Ask, is there a way out? You need to yearn for something better, something more. Is there a way out? And I tell you there's a way out, and that's why we are here. We are here. We care about you. We care for you, and that's why we're telling you this. There is a way out. But first you have to shift your mind.
mm,
I can't be living paycheck to paycheck. You can't, I understand that feeling. You feel stuck. You feel entrapped. You are just in one place. And you think that's how life is abroad. No, it is not. It is not. Okay, it's not. Yeah.
yeah, and the beauty of this business is we have so many people who have showed us what's possible, right?
Yeah.
We have so many people who are showing us what's possible. Like so many Nigerians, and I'm saying Nigerian because I'm Nigerian, but so many people like us and so many people we can see and be like, hey, yeah, I can do this too. Being a diasporan doesn't mean I have to settle for stability. I need to reach for the stars. Like that's, and I feel like that's what a lot of people in this business are showing us. It's really nice.
Yeah. And if I may add to what Ola just said, it still boils down to the mind shift mindset. Because when you're amongst people who are doing it, there's no way it will rub off on you.
True.
I mean, I'm thinking millions. I'm thinking millions, millions of dollars. I mean, I'm starting from there because there are people who have made $1 million in a year. There
Mm.
are people who are making more. I saw one on our community who made 1,100,000 and something thousand dollars. And I'm like, oh, yes, this is feasible. It is possible. It is possible in our community. It is possible when your mind thinks abundance. You are not restricted by anything, but your mind is just thinking abundance. And you help yourself by seeing it. When you begin to see
Mm.
abundance, when you begin to hear abundance, my God, the next thing is for you to start living it. You will start living it. That's the only thing you start thinking of. And that's why this community will tell you it's just the best.
Mm.
Bakisu.
Amazing. How can I beat that? You know, when you're talking, the one thing that came to my mind is as we talk about the word and the book that we have for people who do not who have their own faith, that's fine. For me, I profess to be a Christian, and I say seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added. So I'm speaking not just to Christians, but I'm speaking to everybody else. It said, as a man, it said, as a man thinketh, so is he.
So is he. Hmm.
So is he. What do
Mm.
you think for you? What how do you value yourself? How do you value yourself? It's not a matter of being egoistic. It's a matter of standing in that authority. It's a matter of standing in what your purpose is. God has a purpose for your life and believing that you can do it. Sometimes I look around and I say, you know what? People who are Christians are actually the ones not living the biblical principles. And
Hmm.
then you see the ones that are not Christians that are living the biblical principles, and you see them excel, and you say, why is it that I'm serving God and are we living the, are we, I'm including myself in it, are we living the biblical principles when it comes to finance?
Mm.
Right? Are we? We
Mm.
said, we say we believe, we have faith and all of that. But faith without works is dead. Faith is an action verb. What are you doing? You're hearing this today. It's not by accident. Nothing in life is by accident. You're
Mm.
seeing this because you were meant to see this for a reason, for a purpose. What are you going to do with that information?
Hmm.
Mm.
Are you going to sit on it and do nothing? Like the servants that were given all these talents, five, the one with
Yeah.
five, the one with two, and the one with one. The one with five did something and multiplied. Even in the Bible, there's investment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's investment. You can't just sit on your talent and do nothing with it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the one with the last one, what did the last one did? Dug a hole and kept it in there, and the master came back. And what did the master did? The other two who had multiplied, he gave them. And then we ask, why are the rich getting richer?
Hmm.
They're living the principles.
Wow, it's
Exactly.
like
They
you're
are
opening doors for
living
yourself.
the principles.
Absolutely.
So I just want, before we round up here, I know all I hear, you're here with your son, and it's amazing. I just want to shout it high up like, youth, please. It's never too early to start. We say never too late, but it's never too early to start. The
Yeah.
people here in this
Allah.
community who are 23, they've retired. The people who are 45, they have retired because of this business. If you're interested, before Ola just talked to people here, the younger generations,
Mhm.
register on any one of our websites. Get the information. It's a free webinar. Information is powerful, but it only becomes more powerful when you act upon it. So Ola, go ahead.
Yeah. So my word to the youth and is I think I'll start with a story. Um, I have done quite a numerous amount of things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of young people can. Um, what's the word? Sorry, give me a second.
Relate.
Sorry about that. There was just a little bit of echo, but yes, I want to start with a story, and basically, I remember a guy. He was working in Dunkin' Donuts. That's an American. For those who don't know, it's an American food donut selling place. And for a very long time, he was working in this Dunkin' Donuts. But what he would do all the time was every $50, random $50 he got, or any $50 he felt like he didn't need, he would just put it away, just put it into an investment account, put it into something. He will always just put money into something, quote unquote. And over time, he just kept on putting money, putting money, putting money in. 3 years later, he's driving Lamborghinis and all these crazy things. Now, that's all fine and dandy. That's all fun. But the lesson from the story is that persistence and you keeping with something, even no matter how small you think it is, no matter how small you think that thing is, keep up. Just keep doing it. Just keep pushing. And as for opportunities, put your hands in as many opportunities as you can find. Try and put yourself out there. I understand that social media is a scary place, and as we grow, we feel more distanced from social media, mainly because of how it makes us feel. But also understand that there's good things that happen on social media. There's money to be made on social media. There's money to be made online. And as much as you feel like, and I'm speaking for myself, as much as I might feel like, okay, the social media space might be toxic here, or there's just too much people talking here, or there's so much going around. The beautiful thing about it is you can create your own space, your own business, your own. It's yours. Imagine being a 30-year-old, and everything you own is yours. Everything you have is yours, right? The land is yours, the house is yours, the car is fully yours, the whatever you have is fully yours. That's the life that I want every young person to imagine having, because we have lived this life where we're paying subscription fees after subscription fees, and all these things and all these limitations that we have as youth, we can eliminate them just by putting ourselves out there, by actually looking into the social media space, by trying new things, and just putting yourself out there. I think that's the best way to put it. Please look into the digital space. It is the best place you can be, and I'm pretty sure you know that. For every young person who's listening, I'm pretty sure you know that already. So in that breath, if you need any help, if you need any direction, I am always here to help. This business has been teaching me a lot, and he's taught me one thing, and it's that we need to stick to it. You need to keep doing it. You need to keep going. And honestly, with whatever you youth are doing, young people are doing there, please keep doing that. Keep pushing. Keep that resilient mindset. That's my message to the youth here. And if you need any help, I'm definitely here to help. My name is Ola again. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Wow, how can I beat that, Ola? So you hear that? Reach out to Ola if you need any information regarding digital business that is part of. Register on the website that you see below his in on below his name, and
Mm,
that's the mom there as well. Mom, if you want to, I'm so proud. I'm really proud of you. I can't even stop myself. I wish success for you both.
thank you.
Yeah.
Olule, you want to say something?
What I just want to say is, think outside whatever it is you're, I won't use the word stuck that you're doing right now, that is not making you go forward, that is not making you think
Mm,
of leaving a legacy for yourself, for your future, that is not making you have the time for your children, whatever it is that is not making you have time for yourself. A lot of us are so engrossed in this 9 to 5 job and another maybe 5 to whatever time, living from paycheck to paycheck. We're so engrossed, we're so caught up in it that we hardly think of doing something for ourselves. And I want you to think outside that box. I want you to know that there is something more and that you are made for more. You can do more and you can
mm.
leave a legacy for yourself. You can do something great for your children, you can leave a legacy. Yeah. And that's
I
why we're
love that.
here. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Just connect with us.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Nothing changes if nothing changes, my people.
Yeah.
I like this Chinese proverb that says, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step.
That's one step.
The first
Mm,
step today is for you to go to any one of these websites. Enter your name and your email. If you resonate with Oluleye, feel free to do that. She's working with her son to build a legacy, and you can do that too. 9 to 5 is not the answer. Two, three
really is.
jobs are not the answers. You are meant for more, as she says. You're meant for more. You're meant for something bigger and for something better. Let today be the first step that you take to make that change for yourself. Let today
Yeah.
be the first step that you take to pay off those debts. The job is there to pay the bills and to build wealth, in the sense that you're saving or you're investing for you to be able to build wealth for future generations and for yourself. So until then, we want to thank you for your time. We hope that you will take this time to reflect, change your mindset, and do something different. Until
Mm.
then, you have a blessed day.
Bye. See you
Bye.
on top. Bye.